Hello everyone, welcome to Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. I've accomplished nothing between streams. Literally nothing. Yeah, in fact I actually haven't been doing anything apart from watching YouTube videos. I think I did a bit of typing for something, but aside from that I have done absolutely nothing. I've thought about doing things. Actually nothing happened though. A few chats with people, but that's it. But yeah, we're here. I cannot remember the controls fully, but yeah, it's been a week and I've not played this much. I've only played like one time, and yeah, we're going to be going ahead. I am also hot as all fuck, partly because I've been drinking coffee. Partly because it's just hot as fuck here, and this country does not believe in fucking air conditioning. Mostly because we don't have to deal with hot weather most of the time. Yeah. Elementary penis. That's what I've got to say. Fucking elementary penis. That's what Sherlock calls the contents of his trousers. Elementary penis. Would you like a look at my elementary penis, dear Watson? Yeah, that's the mood I'm in. That's the mood we're going forward with as well, apparently. Don't even know why I say apparently anymore. I don't hide behind my lewdness. I don't hide behind my lewdness. I don't hide my lewdness behind anything else. The only time I'm not lewd is, in places where I'm not supposed to be lewd, i.e. Jace's stream, and when I'm going to be doing this Minecraft stuff and other people are streaming who say no swearing please, I was like, I'm just going to stay muted. I'm just going to be a mute dragon. Because as much as I can behave really well over text, because I can stop myself from typing, or I can see something I've typed and then erase most of the time. My brain into my mouth voiceness does not work quite like that. Usually, if someone says something that I can perceive as being lewd, you will know because I will start giggling. And as people know, I swear like a fucking sailor. Actually, no, I swear enough to make a sailor fucking blush. Just the amplifier of language via British culture, really. So yeah. But no, we are here. We're here, we're queer. I can't think of anything else to rhyme with queer. We're here, we're queer. Callie, could I have some beer? No. My brain power has essentially catapulted itself out of my ear and splattered on the wall. Which reminds me, I still haven't retrieved Kipper. Look. Yeah. And I'm going to be playing a game that is all about, being a world-class detective and, deduction and stuff, all that kind of stuff. And my brain is splattered on the wall. This is going to be fun. Really fun. So we can get into the fun. Catch up on chat, because chat is actually over here rather than me having to point over there at it because of the SCP stream, because you're there and you're also there. No, you're not there anymore, you're there. I am looking at my overlay here. I'm looking at what you're seeing right now and I'm still fucking it up. Well, let's catch up on you lot in chat to give you a little tickle on the bum. And let's go in. Hello, welcome DJ. Think you found another problem that the weather is doing to me. My hand has been numb all day and it's been hurting because of it. Painkiller's not working, only fucking thing is working. It's keeping me next to my fan. That does not sound like a weather thing. That sounds more like a circulation issue. Because if your extremities go numb, it is usually because the blood isn't being circulated to it enough. You should probably get that checked out, honestly. Callie, hello and welcome. Q, hello and welcome. Productivity is for bitches. I can no longer call you a bitch then, thank you. I can't call myself one either. Really can't. I mean, in absolute fairness to me, I've realised that the games that I want to be playing right now, Genshin, the banner that I wanted to get a character from, has now ended, and I don't feel like grinding out stuff for talents, which is what I really should be doing. Warframe is just a grind, and in all fairness, I need to get to max rank Garuda Prime, a couple of other things, and I need to try and grind out getting the Nagantaka Prime weapon. Not fun. Final Fantasy, I could go and do the main storyline, but that's really unappealing. The only thing that's left for me is like kind of daily grinding things. I just don't feel like it. Just don't. Yeah, you are. I mean, yeah. Hotness. Oof. I am absolutely ridiculously warm. In fact, I'm so warm. I'm gonna have to find out just how warm it is. Shush. 14 degrees Celsius. 14 at night. Fuck summer. 12 degrees Celsius is when I start suffering. It's over that at fucking night, and I've got a fan on and the window's open. Cock. Dorian, hello and welcome. Same on the load. I mean, yeah, true. So, like, we've had a hydration train, as you've seen. We have hydration trains. Every so often we have a hype train here, but I think the lewd train just never stops. That's all. Lydia, hello and welcome. Coffee. Coffee. That's all I can think of that. E, hello and welcome. Sluts. Where? I'll help. Also, yeah, you asked the hotness comment. I thought it might be Callie, but thank you for the clarification. I almost said confirmation. I'm like, no, you're not confirming. You're clarifying. Literally, the proto-base pay to use or free to use. One use caramel pay to use. Weird enough, Torian. Same brain cell. I was thinking that myself when I looked at it. I was like, ooh. Could do that for my new proto, but at the same time, I kind of want to get reference sheets done for my other OCs and my main Sona before I do, you know, just that. And also, it's like literally all I have for my other proto is a name, and the fact that he's a protogen. Maybe I think from what people have already mentioned when they've seen and how I just said, I think gender's going to be a he. I don't know. Would a non-binary protogen just cease to exist because, binary code and all that? Brain went for a funny and then gave itself an existential crisis. Thank you, Kelly, for the hydration reminder. Yeah, that one, thank you. Looks like the artist has a lot of other line arts available too. I mean, in fairness, I've got a load of line arts and bases that I bought from Cindy Aveline. Just haven't used any of them. I don't know why. It's a fair few free arts like out there. Yeah. I know. I kind of really want to. I want to do a reference for. At the very least, I want to do a reference for my Malk Dragon, so my profile picture, because I can't actually point to it here because he's not here. I mean, you all know the one that I mean. I want to get one done for Amari, and I want to do one for Chinya. And then after those three are done, then I will feel, okay, I can go and do other ones as needed. And also, I would kind of like to be able to do my own reference sheets, but I've been told by some people they're difficult. No, different kind of binary, maybe. Either that, or protogens run on hex code. If protogens run on hex, that makes sense. That would make a lot more sense. You want to buy more Cindy's work? It's amazing. Agreed. Agreed. This is why I sent you the link of her new store, because, you know, you're the one who introduced me to her works, and I've gone like, ooh, they are good. Running on curses is pretty badass. Shit! Soon. Coffee's finished. Medicine's finished. Medicine's finished. What I was still doing. Some notification on Discord. It's probably going to be an announcement in a server, but just because I can't ignore it. Oh wait, no, there is a. Oh. So it took me a while. Like, Satorian, you sent me the link to the person who did that line art. And I literally thought you would send me the thing, Geo, just to a cute wolf. I was like, I don't have any wolves. Well, I do. I do have 2 wolves, but I don't think you call either of them cute. But yeah, I looked up and saw, you know, it's just the link to their page. So thank you for that. I will mark as unread and try and stop myself from looking over and say, oh, I've got a notification. I need to do something about that. And there we go. The stream cord notification in other servers has caught up. Those are werewolves. Yeah, true. I mean, well, actually, no, I do have 1 wolf OC. Because if you catch my mind in the right setting, and you make a suggestion that could be linked to an OC, my brain will just make it into an OC. Doesn't happen often, but when people catch me in it, it happens. So as a result of that, I do have a wolf OC. Got too many of them. Well, I don't feel like I can say I have too many OCs when I know Jace exists. Jace, who has 76 OCs in one storyline setting. And here's me with just 44 or 45. And I thought that was a lot until I met Jace. Oh my, yeah. And, you know, they prove that they can keep track of pretty much all of them by sending me a list of them off the top of their head. I was like, holy fucking shit. That's impressive. Although some of them were like, I know who this one is, but I can't remember their name. Like, Jace only has memory for his characters, nothing else. That sounds about right, actually. And this is why Jace has a project manager. He's someone with over 100. Fucking hell. I couldn't get anywhere near 100. Even if, so basically, with my OCs, it includes, so my list of OCs does not include a bunch of my roleplay characters who I didn't feel warranted being immortalized, or, you know, had run their course sort of thing. So there is a stack of them that is like, I don't have enough investment in them, or their story's done, there's nothing more to do with them, so they're just sat towards the side. But some of my OCs are roleplay characters, but even if I brought in that stack and added them to the database, it would not go to 100. Might get close to 70. Might. You have maybe 10 or 15, like 10 to 15 proper OCs anyways. Still pretty good. Yeah? It's no bad thing if you have 1 OC, none whatsoever, or, you know, multiple or hundreds. It's no bad thing at all. Oh, God. Alright. That is chat caught up with. I really wish I had some, you know, form of cooling vent. Actually, that's a point. I'm not sure if that's got charge in it anymore. Let's see. It would be helpful if I could actually get to the button. Okay, I'm not going to try that anymore because moving the HDMI splitter just made the screen go black. I'm not going to move the HDMI splitter. It seems to be in a bit of a precarious place. I have no idea how many you have that requires actually counting them. The ones I know of that you have Torian, let's see. The ones that you've told me about, I'm thinking 10 or 11. As a rough estimate. One like this and just pet Ezra writing that my poor boy, done my poor boy, everything okay. Aww. There we go. Continue. Werner Vogel mentioned there was a police investigation into my mother's death. To access the archive, I need to help the police sketch artist. He's nervous, shy bean. Aww.
Hello again, officer. I've spoken to the tailoress and made a sketch of the thief. It was child's play.
No, really? And she didn't give you any trouble?
No, no trouble at all. She was quite tolerable.
Huh. Who would have thought? Hey, Logan, we've got the sketch. Come on out.
Can I use the archives now?
Well, they're generally not accessible to the public. But you really helped us out, so I'll just turn a blind eye.
I appreciate it, officer.
What did you say your name was? Holmes? Come and see me after you're done. I may have a proposition for you, Mr. Holmes.
I got 20 money. I'm calling it money because it's an M's thing. I'm pretty sure, no, it is an actual thing. But at the same time, I was like, yeah. Swedish aristocrat affable is a knitter. Barbarian cobbler, hostile, myopic. Scottish cobbler, affable, blistered feet. Make yourself some better shoes then, dude. This might take some time. Nope, nothing there. Put evidence and 3 search criteria. Okay. Tora, Shriek, Kitten, Note, Faye, ×2, Unnamed Proto, Prince, Bunny. I'm pretty sure you told me a fair few of them. Let me just have a look, see if I can bring that back up. No, that was all the ones I can think of. Yep, those are the only ones I can remember. Jay, hello and welcome. This indicates use the evidence. That is not the one I want. These descriptions, okay. True Master of Disguise, no. These portrait, no. Sketching a thief. Oh. Thank you, DJ, for your contribution to the VTuber Stream Challenge. Realise you tend to make OCs in pairs. Yeah, actually, well, from what I've seen from when you announce them, yeah, you do tend to. That's not what I wanted. Casebook. What was love? Bogus man, that's what you mean. A police investigation into my mother's death. I doubt that's true, but if they did, there would be something about the, 10 years ago, we were living somewhere in the Grand Sarai, which helped in that search. Okay, so death 10 years ago, Grand Sarai. Oh, now it has that. Grand Sarai. Can't forget it, Tatsumi. You're a Naruto OC? Ah. Should be a violent crime then. Thank you, E, for the hydration reminder. As Horizon tells Claire and Freya, Ingvar and Charles. Huh. This is true. And now, sort of, you kind of got Lydia and Caramel. Sort of. Burger for crowds. Remember the funeral. Donor. Lucky seance. John's bet. It was in the evening. Oh, got Bob with your bonfire about this. So sweet. Aww. See, the reason why I didn't mention the proto pair at first, Lydia. That sounds so wrong. The proto pair was because I don't know if you're one of the people who tends to separate Soners and OCs. Like, I kind of do, but I only say that because the Malk Dragon one that I'm coming up with is more of a Soner, whereas almost everything else is an OC. I don't think actually. Oh, I do need 3 search criteria, so. What do I need though? Victim, maybe? Search. Jason's being a fatty. When isn't he? Kinda. Fair. All I found in the archive was an empty folder labelled thusly: Case of Violet Holmes, April 9th, 1896, Stonewood Manor, Grand Surrey. There are no documents inside at all. It seems that it really was a police investigation, yet all the case files are missing. Ooh. You know, Proto Self and Caramel could hang out. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I don't... I'm not one of the people who thinks, that Soners and OCs, can't interact or whatsoever. It's just, Soner tends to me, be basically an alternate version of yourself, whereas an OC is just a completely different character, which may have, may share traits with you, but isn't you, whereas a Soner is more like a representation of yourself in a different way. Oh. That was creepy, but...
John, I just recalled that we were living here on Cordona in a manor.
What are you doing up there, John?
Really? What else do you remember? What happened to our mother?
The memory was vague, a mere flash. I have to find our house.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Please tell me that you're going to sit there while I do something. How did he get up there? So, the thing that we learned towards the end of last week is that John there, that's not John Watson. That is just someone called John, and he is a figment of Sherlock's imagination. So, basically when Sherlock is talking to John, he's just basically, you know, talking to himself and going through his own internal thought process. But fucking hell. Thanks, Twitch. Well, what's Twitch done to you, Torian? Oh yeah. Like, I honestly thought it was, you know, something I hadn't been coded properly in the game. It was a massive thing because, you know, he never seemed to move, but when you move somewhere else, boom, he's there. May have a salmon raptor too, they're so cute. Oh, so you've got 2 raptors then, at least, Torian. We get to go... I do get to go in here as well. Oh, the evidence room. Research to Placido. Okay, so what do we have in here now? The missing police files? Shattered memory. Just had a flash of memory. A policeman in front of our manor, but what was he doing there? Stonewood Manor must be located in Grand Saray. I also had a glimpse of a bridge and a church on a hill. The manor must be somewhere nearby. I vaguely remember my home on the island. It's located in Grand Saray, somewhere near the bridge and a church on a hill. Well, there's Grand Saray there. But there's the bridge. Is there another bridge in Grand Saray? There. They stopped the video, so all of a sudden I couldn't hear anymore. What the fuck? Plaza de Luzzo. Grand Saray Traders Alley. Southern Grand Saray. Maltese Bridge. Greek Bridge. Actually, can't tell what any of this is. Cordona City Hall. Clothing trader. So, do I have to basically go to Grand Saray, try and find a church near one of the bridges, and then hope that I can navigate from there? It looks like that's what I'm going to have to do. Okay, so, well, from here where I am, it seems to be a fairly simple manner. Just go across there. St. Kitts Road. Okay. Well, at least it's got me something I can look for as well. I just realised also you can't see what the evidence I've got pinned is because it's behind me, but it's a drawing of the manor.
Archives for now. Can I help you with anything else?
Oh yeah, he said he has a position.
The thing is, our chief inspector has vanished, as if we weren't undermanned enough as it is.
Wait, what do you mean, vanished?
Gone missing on a case. Shady business, but that's besides the point. See that board? Pending cases are posted there for any available officers to investigate. I would take them myself, except that I've been told to work the reception desk, like some clerk. Yes, we're that short-handed.
I understand your predicament, but what does any of it have to do with me? I may be available, but I'm certainly not an officer.
Oh, don't worry about it. Consider yourself a temporary one-man independent police force. That's a bit of a mouthful. There's just one small, minor basic formality.
Consulting detective.
You'll need to complete our physical training course. Easy.
Well, I'm not one to balk at a spot of exercise. What must I do?
That's the spirit. Sergeant Ermy will show you the ropes. Follow me.
Oh dear. Well, at least now his sleeves are actually, you know, rolled up, you know, equally. And, oh my god, he's got a gun. They let Sherlock have a gun. This is not a good thing. They let me have a gun playing Sherlock. Where do I have another message? Okay.
So, you're a newcomer. We must be desperate to ask untrained civilians for help.
Oh, you're a
You're lucky
wanker.
to have a well-trained civilian with a brand new auto pistol in his arsenal.
An automatic? A bit of a braggart, aren't you?
Are you trying to test me already?
That is why you're here, boy. I need to verify your skills before I can allow you to catch criminals. The first targets are in the next room. You know what to do with them. I'll join you in a while to see the results.
I know what to do with. Okay, you do. Here's your training. Go in there and do what you're supposed to do. That's my training, apparently.
Concentrate, Sherry. You need to hit every target to show the sergeant how we do it.
To aim, press L2 and then fire with R2. Aiming activates slow motion and highlights objects. You can shoot only for limited times. Manually reload the pistol, press X.
Hooray!
Proceed to the next room. Meanwhile, I'll fill out the paperwork.
What was that thing about? Hooray! What kind of gun has he got? Because that's fucking gorgeous. And also weird that he just flicks the whole top chamber off and then just puts another one on.
Come on, Sherry. It's just like in childhood. Come on, Sherry. It's just like in childhood. Steady, Sherry. Steady. And go. My favourite mannequins for attack. Let's strike them ninja style. Aim for where you might take advantage and don't forget the environment.
Enemy slows time, highlights the enemy weak spots and potential lit by objects. Shooting these will help your foe open up for a rest. So maybe just make sure you enter his proximity before you fire.
I could do this all day.
Please don't, Sherry. We don't have that much time. Let's move on.
Okay, goes lag. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Torian.
Our enemies might
Thanks for coming in as long as you did, and I will see you later.
Shoot off their armor.
Hooray!
All right, let's move on, Sherry.
I love all the lighthearted. Hooray! He does.
If you stand here and use your snuff box on them, you can definitely overcome them, Sherry. It's all
Sherlock can blow his snuff box and nearby him to disorient them. Just press R1. Ability must recharge its use, but every year SU makes to be able to recharge. Okay.
Look at that helmet of his. You won't be able to get the powder past it.
Helpful advice, John. I would never have guessed.
Good job, new boy. Well, I'm almost finished with the paperwork. Let's talk about your results. Well, I must say your results aren't as bad as I feared. Perhaps you're not completely hopeless, but
thanks.
true combat is quite different from shooting stationary targets.
Thank you, Eve, for your contribution to the YouTuber Stream Challenge.
We're going to find out. Now, we'll test you against our men. Your task is to detain them, not to kill them. So don't go shooting anyone in the eye. That goes for in the field as well. Even though you'll be working with the police department, that doesn't mean you have a license to kill. Here, take these. They are blank rounds. So, are you ready?
Always ready.
Then let's get cracking.
Oh yes, shooting the mask of criminals for sure going to work.
Right,
Yes.
Get them all with one shot.
Good luck, Sherry, and remember, the surroundings are your playground.
Murder is cruel and excessive. Try to arrest the enemy instead. Disorient your opponent, gain close, and press X to arrest them. Follow the cues promptly to immobilize your foe.
I'm coming for you.
Are you now?
Excuse me. No more crime for you until next month.
Just die.
Come on. Ow! Slap was beautiful. It was.
Don't bother moving.
The snuff's ready.
Ow.
Time to knock this guy out.
Take a rest, my friend.
That slap.
That's enough. You've proved yourself.
Smack.
Congratulations on the arrests. I can't believe you did so well with the close combat.
I did tell you that I'm well trained.
Well, Do the same on the street, and you'll be well rewarded for every arrest you make. Here is your certificate. You are now an authorized crime scene consultant. Well, it's now your duty to make
I'm
this city
authorized.
Cordona won't ever forget it, but at the same time, it will never remember. I'll tell Stark all the necessary details about your successful certification. Congratulations.
Now you're a certified crime scene consultant. Congratulations.
Thank you, my friend. Now, shall we head for Stonewood Manor?
Don't know. You have the whole island to investigate. It's all up to you.
Certificate. A bandit lair has been marked on your map. Press details to open on the how to play screen. There's one bandit lair in each district. The icon on the map indicates bandit lair. Lairs usually feature more enemies and harder combinations than there are in the story. Surviving the lair rewards you with money depending on your combat performance. Arresting all enemies in each lair unlocks specific challenges. Alright. The challenges are to complete combats, they can affect health replenishment, remove convenient objects, etc. Unlocks and activates the main challenges you can handle to earn one of the 5 ranks. Each successive rank grows with a reward multiplier. You spend your hard-fought money to buy unique costumes from traders in the city. You cannot skip the combats inside bandit lairs, but you can choose to not engage with them at all. Okay. Mind Palace. Mind Palace. That's where my mind bullets come from. Okay, so there's Bandit Lair. Let's give it a go. See why not? Hello. Okay, so at this upcoming section, turn right and then second left. Here, turn right. Down here, I think. Yes. Well, he's clearly looking for trouble. Activate challenges power multiple. Arrest everyone in Silverton, let to unlock arrest everyone in the mines, let to unlock arrest in Celia, let to unlock arrest. Just go in. Oh, that's a bit of intense cello music. Ow.
I'm coming for you.
Don't cry, you'll live.
I'm coming.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Ah.
Don't cry. Give him the pepper snuff.
Pepper snuff? It's pepper! It's not actual snuff, it's just pepper!
It won't work this way.
Okay, I see.
I'm coming.
Realize he's... Cocaine and pepper. Oh god. That sounds horrendous.
Rest, my friend.
Jesus.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Okay, I see. Oh Jesus. That's a...
No more crime for you.
The snuff's ready.
Ow.
We can overcome the brute now.
I'm coming for you.
Oh shit.
bother moving. You've lost.
He's got nothing on him. Okay. Eat.
Take a rest,
Give him the pepper snuff.
Oh, Jesus, that's a big one.
Dodge this! I couldn't miss the party.
No more crime for you until...
Weaken him.
Ow.
I'm coming for you. Get ready for some pain.
I'm about to die. I'm dead. I died at the end of my roll. Try it again. Combat's actually not too bad in this.
No more crime for you until next month.
Oh, those bags can be shot.
Dodge this!
Well, it has to be there. There you go. Yes.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
I'm sorry, but that guy was kneeling on the floor with his head down, and I shot there. And apparently, that's not a killing shot. That just shoots his hat off. These guys are using bulletproof hats that are made of fabric, apparently. But sure. Sure, game.
The snuff's ready.
Sure. Oh, my word.
I'm coming.
Too simple.
I couldn't miss the party.
Ah.
Just die.
Try not to. All the same to you.
Time to knock this guy out.
I'm coming.
Don't...
I'm coming for you. I couldn't miss the party.
No more crime for you until next month.
I'm coming.
Don't bother moving.
The snuff's ready.
Oh, God. Did not mean to shoot his shoulder. I was trying to...
Come him. Don't rush.
I couldn't miss the party.
Oh.
I'm coming for you.
Give him the pepper snuff. He's all yours now.
Ah.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Box.
I'm gonna hurt you. I couldn't miss the party.
Time to...
Ah.
That easy.
Oh, come on.
Just die.
The snuff's ready. He's all yours now. Go for it.
Don't cry, you'll live. Take a rest, my friend.
Hey. Citizens arrest. Arrest 10 enemies. Jesus. Enemies arrested. 12 plus 24. Shots fired. 31 plus 2. Damage received. Plus 2. Location difficulty bonus. Plus 2. Current score 30. Best attempt 30. Rank 3. Discombobulator. Wow. Holy shit. That was fun. That was actually kind of fun. Very interesting approach to the combat. I have to say, it's a very, very interesting approach. Honestly, with where I am, it'd be easier to just fast travel there and then just walk south. The wonders of fast travel in an open world game. The more I play this game, the more I'm actually liking it. Well, there's a church. There's a bridge. So my manor should be nearby. Not that, is it? That one can't... It can't be it. The first manor I look at, it can't be that one. No. Surely not. That's not it. A gazebo! Nothing good ever happens in a gazebo. Ever. Stonewood Manor. Have I just found my manor, just not by even... Oh, Stonewood Manor. Yep, there it up.
Hey, Sherry. There's post here. And it seems as if...
Thank you for the hydration, Mike Kelly.
Recently.
Gazebo. Chula. My brother Mycroft's letter. Sherlock, I hope this letter does not reach you. That starts off in the most quintessential Mycroft way possible. I hope this letter does not reach you. For with me, you've committed to your absurd flight of fancy. The past is the past. To expend any more time and energy retreading one's steps is at best childish indulgence and at worst pathological weakness. Consumption is an ugly end and you are better off not witnessing it despite all your protestations. One presumes by now you have visited our mother's final resting place. I trust to have satisfied your impetuous impulses and frees you to return to London at once. It is a shame to turn your back on what was and help to shape what could be. The nation needs you, Mycroft.
After reading that, I am even less eager to return home than before. Let's investigate our manor.
That's the Mycroft I know. Predictable.
Very janky movements of the pocket watch around his wrist there.
There she is. Our old manor. It's smaller than I remember.
You were a couple of feet shorter back then, Sherry. Or maybe it's bigger on the inside.
Did you just? Look, I know the Sherlock and Doctor Who fandoms cross over. That does not mean you need to make Doctor Who references in your Sherlock game. God damn it, Frogwares. I will say on the back of that pocket watch thing that that puppet there is A, creepy, and B, begging to be kicked in the bollocks. But yeah, on the back of the pocket watch thing, Frogwares games may not be the best, you know, graphically, or they may not, they may be a bit janky here and there, but they are very well written. Exceptionally so.
I did not expect these to still be here. It was enjoyable to practice using real handcuffs to make an arrest.
Hey, that's Wooden Joe. He was always the best at playing criminals.
Wooden Joe. Oh.
An irreplaceable tool for catching a thief.
A sword.
And this must be the reason our suspect was apprehended. Wood and glass, oh, very precious.
Wow. I think I can unpin that bit of evidence now. I think I've definitely found my home.
Look at the ash all over the door. I don't recall hearing of a fire.
We don't have to stay here. You can afford another night or two at the hotel.
It's stuck.
Oh well, let's just head back. They probably haven't even stripped our room yet.
Come on. Must be locked.
Move aside. Let me have a go. Seems fine to me, Sherry. This barrier, perhaps it's mental, not physical.
Or perhaps the rest of us are simply constrained by reality, John. I wonder if there's a key secreted somewhere in the garden.
Try to recall that memory about the policeman, Sherry. Concentrate.
Oh, God. Jerry, hello and welcome. Tell me about this game. So this is Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. It is a exploration of Sherlock Holmes before he became the world-renowned detective that he is. It is mostly a puzzle-based game with a fair amount of exploration, and the combat in it is pretty unique, actually, I'd say. It's a very good game so far. Also featuring a helper in the form of John, who is a figment of Sherlock's imagination, which is something you find out very, very early in the game. And this is still very early in the game. But so far, very much enjoying this. Is there a light? Why? Why is there a light here and... That's not what I was looking for. Ah, maybe something in here. Sherlock, Master Detective, gets flummoxed by two trees slightly overlooking. What platforms is this on? Good question. I will double check for you. I believe it is on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. But I'll have to double check that. I'll just have a look. Sherlock Holmes. PlayStation 4. Oh wait, no, that's what is this? Wikipedia. It is on Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and the Xbox Series X/S. Does not appear to be on Xbox One, though, apparently. It's also a fairly recent game. It was only released on 16th of November last year, as in 2021. But yeah, literally as soon as I saw this being advertised, I pre-ordered it. Pre-ordered the special edition, which comes with the season pass as well. Hoping though there's angels in this game, angels and Doctor Who. I don't think they will be, or if they are, it will be a reference and not actually something I have to contend with. There's some break. Need to make my way down there soon. Yes, Kelly, do so. You're a huge Charlotte fan. You like puzzle games. Going to have to see if my laptop will run it. I really hope it can. If it can't, I do also recommend Sherlock Holmes and The Devil's Daughter, which is made by the same people as this, and it's the previous one in their series of the Sherlock games. So that might work better if this one doesn't.
Why does this barn give me such an unpleasant feeling?
Oh, I know. It's because Mycroft used an axe to shoo you out of here. It scarred you for life, but I enjoyed it.
Of course you would, John. Shall puzzle for your class that's puzzled you for quite some time. Is that the book that we got for you, Kelly? If so, I'm glad that it's outfoxed you so much. You go Madeira Beach in mid-July if you'd like to see family coming to the beach. Ooh. I have lots of things to get going with in July. Lots of things. And yes, to the book. Not as much. You asked me to try and fully recall what happened that day with the policeman. Sorry, don't mind me just talking you a chance to talk again. Don't you worry about it.
A manor all to ourselves. Can you believe it, Sherry? I have so many ideas.
Ah. I don't know that one.
The policeman brought us both home, John. That's why he was here.
I'm pretty sure he brought something else with him too. Do you remember what it was?
Metallic, shiny.
I bet it was our reward.
No, we were not so lucky.
Tight small objects
It
pointed.
was a set of lockpicks that we had used to sneak into someone's house. That's why we were arrested.
Did someone come out to investigate all the commotion?
Adult male family member.
It was Mycroft. He smoothed things over and convinced the policeman not to press charges. The officer left and never returned. But we had to endure a serious talking to from my brother.
Mycroft wasn't happy.
Mycroft wasn't happy about the fact that we were arrested. It felt like he lectured us for hours.
Did we give him something afterwards, Sherry?
Paper secret assignment.
Oh, yes. Yes, now I remember. It was a letter. That's why we snuck into the house. Mycroft asked us to. He wasn't angry we stole, but that we got caught.
Yeah, that sounds like Mycroft.
That's right. It must have been only a couple of months after we moved to Cordona. Ugh, the good old days. Whoa.
How very odd. It appears that memory stood between me and the manor. It's as if my mind palace had seeped into the real world. This deserves further investigation. Perhaps there's more to discover inside.
As long as there is a comfortable place to put my feet up, I'll be happy. Maybe a chaise longue.
Aha! In we go.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
One of the first things I saw when entering this house as a child. It's like deja vu.
Auction notification. We have been instructed that a public auction will take place on the 20th of July at Stonewood Manor. All lots have been selected from the finest pieces of property owned by the Holmes family and have been evaluated by experts. Their authenticity is confirmed.
And I was wondering why it's so empty in here.
There may be a small chance that some of our property could be found among local traders' wares. It is worth a look, wouldn't you say?
Chaiselong's your favourite. Find furniture traders across the island to acquire items to your manor. Their stock updates frequently, so keep an eye on that for new notifications and new deliveries.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
News of Violet's death, 10th of April 1869. Tragedy at Stonewood Manor. Mrs. Violet Holmes, widow of Seeger Morland Holmes, died unexpectedly in her home yesterday, April 9th, 1869. What is it with my birthday being cursed? She is survived by her two sons, aged 20 and 10, though it is unclear if they will remain in Stonewood Manor. Mrs. Holmes purchased the property only a year ago. Despite her feeble constitution of body, so ravaged by consumption, Mrs. Holmes was quickly welcomed into Cordona's elite. In her high vocation she had, in addition to the deep intuitions of a gifted woman, the strength of a man, the conscientiousness of a saint, and the wit of a satirist. A specialist in ancient objects, she became the authority on authenticity. Police conducted an investigation upon arrival at the manor, but have not released further details. The cause of her death is unknown.
Something did happen that day, but no one can tell us the details. How can that be?
Thank you both to E and Callie for the hydration reminders.
Suspicious.
It's also very warm. I'm going to go take a very quick bathroom break and have a little bit of a walk around to air myself out and try and cool myself down. We'll be back in just a sec. I returned. It's a little bit better for now. Hi, cutie. Where? There you go. Which reminds me, Jace, are you still there? I love you too, Gally. No excuse you. Ah, no. Tem's cuter. Tem's way cuter. So, guess here doing things. Check your DMs. Tell of empty house. John's diary. Wow. Right. Pressure you stand against them. How tough the enemy to find a way to defeat them in their loss of life. We're a perfect team indeed. It's love. I always thought my mother had tuberculosis. Mycroft said it was what killed her. Somehow I had a feeling that you'd forgotten, Chase. It's almost like I know how much forgetful bean you are.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Okay. So we've got doors we can't go through. Doors are inaccessible. That's a thing.
I think our family portrait used to hang here.
Used to. I've just realised something. The aim button is the same as the camera button, so I can't just randomly pull my gun out and start shooting people. Damn. Hi, John.
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
He said that and I just heard squeaking of floorboards. It's mildly creepy.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Well, it doesn't look like there's anything else I can do here. As much as I wish I could. I actually don't think I can. Right, got to... Oh, right, have to investigate the traders. I think I actually noticed a little thing as well I just walked past. Interactable. Yes.
Mycroft's umbrella. The only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
That was worth going back for just to sass at Mycroft. Oh, that was so worth it. Right, okay, so now I need to find some furniture traders. That's a furniture trader? That's a newsboy. Market. Okay, I can get rid of that campus market last. Some old city market. Let's go to the... I was going to say let's go to the miners market, but then I just realised... Police station. I think that's the icon it's meant to have on it. I think. Radio market. Let's go to this kind of radio market, because, you know, it's, you never know. City Hall. Okay, let's go to the market. Let's see what, if there's going to be any traders there for furniture. So which way is to go? Over here, first right, and then left around the big building. Big building. Oh, St. Clement's Cathedral. Whoosh. Okay, so we've got a market here.
Take a look. Try it on. It'll be a nice purchase.
Yeah, you're there. Luxury furniture trader. There we go.
Exquisite furniture for your home.
You?
Is this familiar to you?
I don't think I'm rich enough to talk to you, sir.
Exquisite furniture for your home. Sorry, I've nothing to offer you at present.
Can I pump in that?
Sorry, I've nothing to offer you at present. The best antiques in the district.
Luxury furniture for my home. The best antiques in the district, but you got nothing to offer, mate. Probably because he's not there, because someone just walked literally right through him.
Take a look. Try it on. It'll be a nice purchase. The finest clothes for the finest citizens.
It's casual, white suit, emerald Ottoman outfit. The vest is yet to come. Oh my god. Merchant attire. What are you buying? What are you selling? Criminal chic. Hold your pants up for you, keeping your hands free. Oh my god. Marine uniform, seamen all over. Oh my god. Why? Why? Just why? Oh, fucking hell. Why would you? Why would you? Would you? Why? Woo. Thank you, Jace. Just saw your message. That's my after stream thing. Oh, yeah. Worker's apron does not prevent industrial accidents. Female Ottoman outfit, shawl dressed up and nowhere to go. Oh, these are painful, but they're so good. They're so good. African casual, perfect for warmer climates. Windcoat, a storm is coming. Scatterbrain scientist, for science, you monster! Finest finery, you either have it or you don't. Gunslinger body armor, this town ain't big enough for the both of us. Royal garments, so plush you'll feel like a whole new man. Vishivanka, traditional Ukrainian outfit from Frog Wears with Love. Oh, I love that. I love that. That's really nice. Grey suit, the rich man's regalia. Assassin's cuirass, keep it close to your chest. Bug armor, knives out. Nipple. Showing up a nipple. The Sherlock nipple. John's armor, you can never be too prepared. Or have a gun sticking through your bicep, apparently. Red Queen dress, sumptuous and sanguine. Oh my god. Upper class Ottoman suit, a Turkish delight. Fucking hell, game. Oh my word. Vagabond rags. Every stain has its own unique smell. Oh, servant's livery. Servant anticipates needs before the needs are needed. What the fuck? Josie, hello and welcome. Mother outfit. A boy's best friend is his mother. Aww. He's in tears. Sailor uniform, cover for your sea legs and sea arms. Beige Ottoman outfit for those worried that the vest was too showy. Shabby suit, smells of fish and not in a good way. Worn out suit, holes in all the wrong places. Ugly beige suit, the worst suit in the game, just awful. Oh my word. We love a Psycho reference. You think that one's good? Where is it? There we are. Thank you, Joseph, for your contribution to the VTuber Stream Challenge. Oh, that one's still one of the best ones. Marine uniform, seamen all over. Oh my god, they definitely had a sense of humour. Pheasants are cool. Oh, this has definitely got huge amounts of Doctor Who influence. Toy pirate hat batteries not included. Deerstalker hat looks like it would suit you. I wonder why. Red Queen hat, like a crown, but not as heavy. Bowler hat, what's on your head? Oh, for fuck's sake, this was there last week and it still hits me. Ottoman headscarf, covered with glass. Eye bandage, next time be more careful with that stick. Mother's hat, to protect oneself from the sun. Oh my god. Top hat, headwear for fans of tautology. Woman's fez, the height of Ottoman fashion. Mark, hello and welcome. And thank you for the immediate hydration reminder. Medical mask, wear this or stay at home. Oh, nicely done, Frogwares. Even in your game, you've said stay the fuck at home. Skull mask, making an artistic statement with your neck. Square glasses, a square pair on your round holes. Goatee, the hairy mouth mode. And that description there is another reason why I will never, ever, ever grow a beard again, because there is no way I'm ever having a hairy mouth moat on my face. Oh, Jesus. Shenandoah beard. Keeps your chin away from prying eye. Designer stubble. Effortless cool with only an hour of daily maintenance. Long sideburns. Facial hair for the too confident. Pencil mustache. Looks like it might rub off. Chin curtain beard. If I had another face, do you think I'd wear this one? Old man makeup. Wise wisdom beyond your years. Light makeup brings out your best features. Fake bruises. You should have seen the other guy. Is it just me, or does at the very least the thumbnail for this look like Matt Smith? Scarred face. Even mother won't recognise you. Black eye makeup. Instant street cred. Deluxe glamour. Looking good costs money. Oh, this game's amazing. I love it.
Think it over. Take your time.
Right, so what do I actually need to go and do? The home is very probably saw the public auction. Perhaps there's a chance to retrieve it. Yeah, but where though? Where would a public auction be held? So let's go on, yeah, but I want to have a look at, can I look at the actual documents themselves? Seance, medium, is it in John's diary? It is. Auction notification. Well, the public auction will take place at Stonehouse. Oh, at. Fuck.
Come
Booba.
closer and try
Yes.
something on. You won't regret it.
One of the best things in life. Booba. Thank you again for helping earlier. No problem. Honestly, if I can help someone I care about, then I will. No question about it. If you ever need help in that sort of situation, or to be fair, any situation really, just let me know. Gonna let me into City Hall, or do I have to go around the other side? I think I've got to go around the other side of the building. Put your eye out on that finger. There we are. It's got civic. Nah. Yeah. Sounds a bit good. Glad to hear it.
Are you lost, sir?
Not at all. I'm right where I need to be. I'm Sherlock Holmes, by the way.
Ursula Oni, the chief archivist. How can I help you exactly?
I need to take a look at the history of Cordona and its islanders to retrieve some, hopefully, useful information.
Your brother Mycroft told me that you were direct, and now that we've met, I can see that is true.
Someone in our family has to balance the evasive nature of my brother. Well, may I use the city archives?
You may, of course, but in return, perhaps dinner?
That's a high price to pay for looking at your archives.
I was teasing you. Pay no attention to me.
I love they continue to have any reference of romance just go right over Sherlock's head. Well, that's rather red in there. Or is that is that a reflection of what's going on over here? No, that looks like it could be in there. Won't let me in there. But no, that looks like it's supposed to be. It's reflecting something out here, but there is nothing here with a red glow. I think that might be a slight graphics glitch. Speaking of graphics glitches, John, I saw you spawn in and then sit down. I know you're supposed to be imaginary, but god damn. It's going.
I'll be right here.
You always are. Reset period. History. Grand Soiree. Registry? Oh, death. Period. British. Like. I don't know them. Is it new?
May I ask for your assistance?
Can't say I know.
Does it look remotely familiar to you?
Should it?
Concentrate, Sherry.
What? Mari, hello and welcome. You don't need points. Thank you for your contribution to the VTuber Stream Challenge. I think you do need points, sussy backer.
Can I ask you a question?
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
Can I...
look remotely familiar to you?
Guests of Cordona, the treasures await you. Collect them all and return for more. A contest for the guests of Cordona. Find hidden treasure.
Is that what I need to be looking at up there? I do not get what I've triggered. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go for my main case either. No stories. Also, see whole square lens unleashing all memory. John insists I concentrate to recall it. Okay. Maybe, oh, it's maybe because I needed to pin the evidence. Ah, there. Yeah, I needed to pin the evidence. Lots of people gathered.
A large crowd gathered. I was here, young and passionate about the truth. Mycroft stood close to me. He was keen on my attending every official event, that I might prepare myself for the Crown service.
Lucky for you, that was the last time he did it.
There was a stage here, a tribute.
Fists. Tense pose. Fake smile.
The governor gave his speech there. He was lying through his teeth and nobody noticed, or didn't want to, but I noticed. I was extremely irritated by his lies. I shouted my opinions very loudly for everyone to hear.
The crowd went wild.
I'll keep the best. I'm really stoned. It's fair. Maury is not.
Mycroft was angry but calm. He led me away from the stage.
I'm not either. I just have mild amounts of caffeine in my system.
He told me that I should keep my mouth shut, and that silence is golden. I couldn't stand for that.
Behold, Sherlock Holmes's famous adherence to justice was born here.
Ah, okay. Fair. And apparently Zarya says hi to Maury. Hello also, Zarya. Yes. Full. So maybe I need to go back to the manor and try and investigate more memories. That's possibly what I need to be doing. He didn't sign to watch ads. Oof. Right here. I genuinely do wish that I could, stop ads from running. Really do. And this new ad campaign bollocks that Twitch is advertising. Oh, it's so scummy. They're making it seem like they're giving affiliates exactly what they want, but they're not.
Hey, is anybody at home? Hello?
Like they say, oh yes, we're now offering you 55% of ad revenue, providing you run ads which will total 3 minutes per hour of the time you're streaming. That's bullshit. Fucking Twitch is so goddamn scummy. I mean, to be fair, what the hell do you expect from a company run by Jeff Bezos? I don't think there's anything out here. Just want to, be incredibly sure. Did you think scummy? Yep. So there is another room up there. So what John was saying earlier about there being another room up there was not just his imagination. Well, is the imagination of an imaginary person just, a federation of my own imagination, or am I overthinking these things now? Oh my God, I missed that.
I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor.
Suck it, Mycroft. What I should do is give more of the subscription money to the one people who are actually subscribing to. Yep. Because Twitch takes half of subscription money and then takes a further chunk off for tax purposes. It is so unbelievably scummy. Like, no wonder one of the big things and a piece of advice that people give new streamers is don't expect to earn a living off of it, because you don't. Unless you make partner, you don't. And even then, partner isn't much better, and the requirements for partner are ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. That's not how mirrors work. It's really not how mirrors work at all. There's nothing up there I can see. No, actually, yeah. I haven't got anything for the thumbnail. Oh my God, what the fuck is that going on there? There we go. Okay, then welcome. Watson, that says again. On this one. Broken? Oh, it's not. It looked like broken glass. Wait, do I need to do a reconstruction or something? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I really don't. I'm actually kind of lost. Anything vaguely weird or supernatural in Sherlock is Watson's fault, obviously. Even before Watson's even there. Fair. Fill me in with this game of Sherlock Holmes, please. So this takes place before Sherlock Holmes was the world-renowned detective that he is known as today. Seems to be primarily concerned with finding out what really happened to his mother, and you have the ever-present John here, who is imaginary, and it's revealed very early on that he's imaginary. So it's basically like Sherlock's thought process.
Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
Another memory incoming, Sherry.
Strange. I struggle to recall anything about the day we moved in. The only detail I'm sure of is that it was raining early that morning. Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it. There was always a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft.
Just on how many others in the series, I'm assuming. No, it means like it's chapter 1 of Sherlock's story. This is like his origin.
Is it the air shimmering, or is it my imagination?
Reconstruction time. Well, I mean, there is DLC for this. Definitely wasn't Mycroft's. No, that's not. That can't be Mycroft's either, because he said that's Mycroft's umbrella. So weirdly enough, that actually makes more sense. Well, I wouldn't do, because then that's Sherlock playing with the umbrella and John playing with that. But that seems to make sense. Let's see.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Let's see. Oh, here we are. Mycroft's busy dealing with it. Would have been changed from other. Oh, I tried to help her. Right, okay. Okay, I tried to help her, so yeah, I was right the first time that it was that. That's how it was.
Your neighbors will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis. It is common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Thank you, Dr. Richter. No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs, go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I never heard her coughing. I remember now.
We arrived in the early morning of a rainy day. Sherry's mother was weak and unsteady, so he tried to help her. Mycroft was very serious while dealing with the luggage. When he saw Sherlock trying to help his mother up, he commanded him to go upstairs to our room. The last person to arrive was the doctor, Otto Richter, who said that the neighbours who will believe that Violet has tuberculosis. Sherry just realised that he never heard her coughing.
Oh, I feel dizzy. It's stuffy in here, isn't it?
John, are you all right?
I'll be okay in a minute. How about we find our room in the meantime?
He just blinked out of existence for a moment there. Just completely out of it. I was like, nope.
Look at this. It's like traveling 10 years into the past with a single step.
Open Sherlock's room.
Oddly satisfying. Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets.
I see that reference. I see what you did there, Frogwares. I see that. God damn it, that's a good reference.
Coal dust from Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity. Look at this, John. Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin? I never had a proper opportunity.
Such a shame. I always hated the rule about being silent in this place.
The only fiction book on my table. I can still hear my mother reading it to me. So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana. Interesting. What's that over there?
That looks like it's a door handle. And a key all at the same time.
This doorknob has a cross-shaped end. Too intricate to be merely a handle.
You know what? That definitely looks like a key. Let's poke around and see if we can find any secrets.
A magnificent tool made for a spurious purpose, staring into the sky. I've definitely found a better use for it.
You mean for spying on people?
John's telling me to find the hidden item in our room.
Cannot believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours. They were half mine too.
But
an artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake. My very favorite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure.
Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes.
We visited him several times while living here.
That ass.
Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we?
Scary teeth.
I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch.
This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now.
Pass. Bill. Michael hid the truth about the death of our mother and lied when he told me that she died of tuberculosis. The others really makes sense for them to be there, though. In the real world, John proposes we find our bedroom. I think it's upstairs. Yep. Johnson, remember that we had an insurance in our room, and he dares me to find it. Okay. Says I've still got stuff in my mind parcel, apparently. Oh, sure, okay. While there are no records about my mother's death, we had a family friend on Gonzalo. He may know something. Ah, okay. I do recall an old family friend we had here in Cordona, an eccentric man named Theodore Gilden. He is missing the little finger on his right hand. If he still lives here, he may be able to shed some light on her passing. He used to live in one of the neighbouring houses near the Greek bridge, had a gas balloon in his yard.
Wasn't that neighbour missing a finger?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Wasn't his name, Theodore? Theodore Gilden, perhaps?
It's the perfect time to investigate.
He must be very, very shitty at giving pinky promises. You got to say that.
Coal dust from Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity.
This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now. This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now.
So we're being cross-shaped. That's right. So we're being T-form. No, that's not it. It's there. It goes in the wardrobe.
Perfect match. My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again. Still has a faint odor of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. Made of cherry wood, father's favorite.
Pipe Seeger Holmes. Small straight smoking pipe made of cherry wood that belonged to Sherry's late father, Seeger Holmes. We had to hide it from Violet as she didn't know we stole it from his cabinet in London. The wood is old, its surface worn from frequent use, but has been well maintained. A faint smell of tobacco lingers. Sherlock has taken his father's pipe with him. I sense it carries a considerable sentimental value.
I knew you'd find it in no time.
Screw you, John. I win again. How could I forget about Secret Stash in Sherry's room? One nice find, so many memories are flooding back. Just recall the day that we moved to the man, memories are coming back, but I still feel sad. Am I getting old? Hidden treasures, I get the same. I found the item and won the game. Yeah, the game is afoot. I don't think there's any outstanding evidence at this point in time. So, one of the neighbouring houses near the Greek bridge, with a gas balloon in his yard. Gas. So, one of the neighbouring houses, a great big gas balloon in his yard. For a neighbouring house, no gas balloon. Tits. I approve. We're going a bit too far away for it to be, you know, nah. The Greek Bridge. Is that the Greek Bridge? That is the Greek Bridge. Okay. So, you know, it's going to be that one or that one, I'm guessing then. It's not... Is it? Seems a bit too far away to be the Greek Bridge, to be near the Greek Bridge. I was also still on the manor property.
That wretch Goliath would murder us all. Mark my words.
Gilden's Yard.
As if they were struck by a battering ram.
I wonder how we managed not to hear any of this.
It's an old family friend showing signs of recent havoc.
Could you help me?
I'm so sorry. I can't help you, sir.
It's as if a storm went through here.
Destruction and trampled ground. Destruction and trampled ground.
Oh! I think he's dead.
Oof, a contortionist you were not.
Missing his right pinky finger.
Pinky, middle-aged. It's none other than Theodore Gilden.
Just a leg, alright, yeah. Twisted arm, twisted hand. It's also a blood trail.
A kneecap reduced to splinters. A belt from a dressing gown. Curious.
It's a blood splat over there.
Disjointed vertebrae. Difficult to say if it was a way to start or finish him off.
Oh boy, Sherlock. Another death means another question.
And we shall answer the question. It's far too interesting to give it up to the police.
Every cage visitor found the gate was broken inside by a man. A large animal. His right hand is missing a little finger. It's Theodore Gilden. The man suffered so many lethal injuries and fractures that the exact cause of death is difficult to determine. His legs are mangled and bloody. The dressing gown belt was found on the body. Phase of battering. The good demon did it. I need to find this demon for reasons. Purely curious reasons, obviously. Purely.
An amount of attention that most can only dream of. A strong pull broke this leash.
Purple hook sharp.
The elephant with this? Really? People are hopeless.
Yeah, adult elephants. Huh.
A pool of blood and saliva, possibly as a result of impact.
Sherlock, take a picture of the footprint. It's valuable evidence. This photograph can help us find the old article about the elephants. The front page was fascinating. It was hard to believe as a child.
True. may need it in our investigation.
Really, John? You can't just lay there, of all places?
A royal suite for a favourite pet.
Plenty of food to satisfy even the most fastidious. This is quite comfy.
John. Newspapers archives, there's front story page written by a science journalist and published 10 years ago. The Macedonian has been to an elephant. The creature is large enough to leave footprints 18 inches wide. Logo instrument was unstained with immense pull. The animal broke the steel chain that restrained it. The elephant Goliath may have attacked Theodore Gill in order to break free. To the Chronicle. Also, I suppose as well.
A coal gas tank, enough to pump up an airship. A sailor's knife, useful for cutting wet and thick ropes. It's seen a lot of use. The blade is worn from grinding. Fresh signs of impact. A rough landing led to an altercation with this shed.
Ah, I just got a deduction. Broken fire upon the process drops the bosun's knife commonly used among sailors. Cage, better buttering bosun's knife, nope. Idiots. Apparently I've got enough evidence to make a deduction.
Didn't we get to fly in it as children? I doubt it could hold my weight today.
Okay, so we got a point there and 2 points over there. So what are our options over here? That's a possibility. I'm going to go with that. That's a possibility. Yeah, it's definitely not that one. But, you know, because you got the scrapes there and, yeah, the blood.
In a fit of rage, the elephant broke the chain and threw its victim on the ground with a fierce power. Escaping the scene, it pulled the body with it, but dropped it at the gate. At least some of this was witnessed by a third party who was hurled against the shed. The elephant can't have gone too far. I can still track it.
Well, suppose you find it. Then what? Push it all the way back to the manor?
Key evidence collected. Oh, so there's more evidence here. Let's look a bit more.
He was certainly under pressure.
Wow, John. Pressure.
Hog heaven.
There we go. There's all the evidence. Some of them. One of them should.
Are you able to help me?
That's a question I can answer.
The elephant's named Goliath crossed the Greek bridge in the direction of the forest where Theodore used to walk it. Ah. So, west. Wait, what? They've crossed towards the Greek bridge to the west. That's to the north. That's the Maltese bridge. I mean, that is west. If you're talking about the west of the area of the whole city, then yes, that is the west. But from our current position, that is the north. So I can do one of two things. I can either go over there and have a look. Looking for a sailor as well. There was a witness to the Chaos and Guild's property. They may have dropped their knife and may have injuries from the fall. So we need to find a sailor who's been injured. This seems to be the only lead we've got. We can also have have a look at the Chronicle. See if we can get any more information about the elephant's life. You know, actually, we'll do that. Since there's a fast travel point near there. That's a fast travel? That's not a fast travel point. Okay. That's fast travel. So it's a little bit far away, but hey, it's better than nothing. Right, so navigation. Pretty much due south. Okay, this way. Yep. Arcadona Chronicle. That's the building we want.
Stop the presses. Who is Cordona's handsome stranger? Or nosebagger spurns local life? Wait, no. Foppish foreigner hides dark past. Oh, you've made quite the impression already, Mr. Holmes. You care to tell your side of the story?
I'm quite certain I have no idea as to what you refer, and I am further certain I have no interest in indulging your gossip.
Gossip? The truth will come out, but will only be heard if told well. Scandal, daring do, romance. These are the tools of every good journalist. Nothing travels faster or lasts longer than a great story. Young man, your tale will be told with or without you. My readers demand it.
You already knew my name and seem aware of my doings here in Cordona. I presume this newspaper is your little endeavor?
Yasmin Sertel, editor-in-chief of the Cordona Chronicle. Advocate of the free press, voice of the people, scourge of the silk stocking.
Charmed, I'm sure. As an advocate...
Scourge of the Silk Stocking? What a title.
There are
What a title.
in my knowledge of Cordona.
Oh, so my work does have merit. Well, I think we can strike a bargain. I shall provide you access, and you let me keep writing about your exploits.
So be it.
Brooding bachelor builds bridges. Now that's character development.
I guess I owe you my gratitude.
What can I say? I've always enjoyed working with the Holmes. They whisper such interesting things.
Groovy. Where are your archives? I'm going to guess in here, maybe? Yep, that's an archive desk. It's a desk, that is. Right, we are looking for childhood. Seems to be front story page written by a science journalist who would have been published 10 years ago. (1880), so that'll be then. Front page, districts by a science journalist. There. Lord of all Beasts, written by Dr. Ian Menzies. Only a lucky few can claim to have beheld this planet's strangest and most wonderful fellow, the elephant. Said to be the land's largest animal, this colossal yet friendly creature enchants all with its size, intelligence, and communication. Elephants are mammals, just like humans, and originate in Asia and Africa. Despite feet that reach 18 to 25 inches in adult males, the elephant is surprisingly agile, and in concert with its prehensile trunk can perform feats of remarkable dexterity. Elephants form strong emotional bonds with their loved ones. Some scientists have even reported witnessing signs of grief or happiness. Perhaps the question is not how much elephants resemble us, but how much we resemble them.
That's the article. Feeling old already?
Suck it, John. Found out again. Only a couple minutes to have the right papers on the handle, smush it longer, barely had time to put my feet up. I love these smaller moments where something from the past makes the case resonate and brings us closer together. An elephant and a murder mystery. It sounds like the crime of the century to me. Sometimes I truly believe Sherry can never be mistaken. I'm so proud to be by his side. Yes, yes. Feed Sherlock's ego more. Yes, that's always going to work. Right. I believe it may be... there you go. Across the Greek Bridge in the direction of the forest where Theodore used to walk it. We can go over to here. Oh, I can't fast travel whilst I'm inside a building. That does make sense. Where would the forest be? I would imagine that the forest is going to be around here. So that's the cemetery. Yeah, I'm going to say around the forest is around, probably around about there. Well, that definitely looks more like a forest, yeah. The beaten track, definitely. You guys seen anything, Buzz?
Help me, please.
It's funny when someone like you asks someone like me for help.
Okay. Ah. We see a broken elephant ran past.
Okay, hear me out. If an elephant falls in the forest and there's no one around to...
John, no.
Oh, you're such a killjoy.
That's brilliant. John, no. The other went that. Them thighs. My gratitude to this island will grow. It is just a tree I give you for the most responsible citizen called Theodore Gilden. Okay. Oh, it's fire. Holy water elephant went deeper.
Strange. It was hung with care.
What? Inkstained letter. Dear Theodore, I am writing to you as a feral islander. I value our friendship just as I value the lives of our people, although I am afraid this one-sided friendship cannot tie my hands any longer. I am being made to look weak in the eyes of your neighbours. They believe that your tree is a mockery, and not a peace offering as you intended. The people are afraid. You refuse to give your elephant a proper trainer. Instead of using your own limited knowledge to teach it, it is an impossible situation. Oh dear. I admit that I did think of having the elephant forcibly taken and given to Mr. Tailheart, who has shown that he is quite capable of looking after the elephant Bean. Although she is female and far frightening than your beast, please reconsider the situation. Sir William Sinclair, Governor of Cordona.
The game has escaped us, for now. We'll find a solution to the elephant problem later.
Oh, all evidence collected. Unset keys and Theodore's dressing gown. Ah, I can get back into his house. The game is afoot, dear John. That sounds weird when I'm calling John because it's not Watson. Ha 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 ha. The Gilden Manor.
I can always recognize the spirit of a true artist.
Pearson.
Gosh, what a mansion.
Oh, now I can use the front door now. Okay.
This young lady has a childish interest for her age.
You. Who are you?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. Theodore Gilden was...
Did you kill him? Did you kill the elephant?
It's not in the yard anymore. It escaped into the forest.
You can't let it go. What if it returns?
I highly doubt that, Miss...
Imogen Gilden. Please, I beg of you, find that dreadful beast that killed my father.
I suppose we do need to learn what happened. Can you tell me what happened? From the very start.
I was here, so I didn't see how it began. My father visits the enclosure every morning to wake up Goliath. Today, I heard the elephant scream. I've never heard such a horrifying sound. My heart stopped. I knew something was wrong. I looked through my window and saw how it lifted my father up by his neck. I rushed downstairs. I saw it dragging my father as if he were a doll. I threw stones at it. It dropped my father's body and charged outside, screaming. Its roar was almost human. I was frightened, so I ran inside and hid here.
That is a terrifying experience, Miss Gilden. I'm sorry you had to go through it.
Thank you. Goliath must be caught, Mr. Holmes.
Well, thank you for the information, Miss Gilden. I did have some questions for your father. Perhaps you might help me with them?
Sounds like it was orchestrated.
I too much of my father's life, and it's very hard to think of anything at all with Goliath still loose. Please, Mr. Holmes.
Very well. Do you mind if I ask you more questions if I find anything that might help?
Anything to catch that monster.
Window.
Did you observe anyone else in the yard? Any of your servants, perhaps?
Servants? Do you imagine that we would have any with Goliath? No one wishes to work in this house, even for double pay. I didn't see anyone else. Only my father and that diabolical beast. I'm afraid I can't add anything useful.
Had Goliath been aggressive before?
It's dangerous, but it was never aggressive near my father. My father would do anything for Goliath. All the elephant had to do was clap its ears.
You envied him, the elephant, I mean?
Our house is called the House of Ivory. I've heard some people refer to me as the Ivory Girl, and my room stinks of the animal, as if it's me who lives in a pen and not Goliath. It's not envy, Mr. Holmes. It's just incredibly difficult to live like this.
Miss Gilden, I was on this island 10 years ago, and your father knew my mother. I believe I even had the opportunity to ride that balloon outside, but I do not recall seeing you.
I lived at my late mother's in Sheffield at the time. I'm in no spirit to reminisce right now. The elephant is out there.
You've never heard the name Violet Holmes before? Perhaps your father...
Please, Mr. Holmes. With that beast roaming free, I can't think of anything.
Very well.
This sounds more and more to me like the thing was orchestrated. There's anyone else at the crime scene. So Imogen didn't see, but there is evidence there was someone else there. Just going to see as we get.
She packed as much as she could carry. False idols? Oh, sounds utterly dreary.
Why did you take it then, Sherlock?
So idyllic. Enjoy your happily ever after before it stales. The same dull poses on all romantic photographs.
Hey, Sherry, we need to talk.
What is it, John?
You found false idols. We need to find the remaining two.
What does bazooka even mean? Would this paper be good for anything but blowing one's nose on?
They're not rubbish, Sherry. There's something more. I'm serious.
Very well. I doubt it'll be worth it, but I will find them for you, John.
You'll thank me later. They're some of the most imaginative books I've ever read.
What did you say?
Speaking aloud helps me think.
Who's a cute bird?
Is that what I thought it was? Noise again. It is. Ha! Now, there's an obscure reference if I ever saw one.
A commendable effort to barricade the windows.
That is the exact same noise made by the parrots in the Monkey Island games. The sort of the meh meh noise. Anything else I can glean from you?
These bags of yours, it looks as if you've packed your entire room. Were you planning on going somewhere?
My partner and I, we wanted a change, a fresh start abroad. But now I have to stay here. Here, an orphan.
I found this. Who's this young lad next to you, your faithful knight?
Paul. He's my pirate. He's not really a pirate. I just call him that. It probably sounds very silly.
Your secret is safe in my hands. Does Paul work somewhere? What is his surname?
His name is Paul Perks. He and his yacht Whirlpool are the champions of the Salacia Yacht Club. He sails there. I'll show you where it is on the map if you need to meet him.
A yachting champion? Well, that will be a first. I prefer dry land. And so does my suit.
I don't have any thoughts on this. I'm afraid I can't add anything useful.
How can you read something like this? It's hard to swallow, and that's not due to the hard cover.
You're hardly serious. Any library without Nabe and Laura is incomplete. If you can read, then these books are an absolute must. Love and adventure. They're about life.
Oh, I wasn't aware that exploding pyramids were part of daily life on Cordona.
You haven't seen life, so you might try reading about it at least.
Okay, key thing here coming into place. We were looking for a sailor who's got injuries. Paul fits the profile of some of that. May not be the person we're looking for, but he's a lead to the person we might be looking for. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bed leather frequently used view over the pen.
The nicest spot in the room. Mr. Gilden spent hours of his life right here.
Staring at an elephant's backside. What a wonderful life.
There's someone out there now.
A relatively functional choice to replace the finger. Oh, the pungent stench of an animal.
Did Theodore seek some pink elephants with this?
I think Miss Gilden has barely matured.
Ah.
I think they were closer than you and me, John.
I'm hurt.
Ah.
What's so special about this place? Another elephant? partnership annulled with a single stroke of a pen. A catchy title. I should take a photograph of the plans. I don't want to carry them around.
Every bath's instruction plan. Elephant's Man, Cordona Chronicle 1875. A local wealthy resident, Theodore Gilden, 55, has purchased an Indian elephant from a travelling circus. Mr. Gilden commented, "It is a wonderful opportunity. There is no one on the island better suited to provide such a comfortable home for the elephant. It is a paradise for a noble creature. No longer will this animal be locked in a tent with clowns. He will be my companion from now on, my second child. I will protect him. Don't be jealous, people of Cordona. I am your best citizen." Only time will tell if this is a midsummer madness or not. The neighbouring elite of Cordona are shocked to read the news, and furthermore, to hear the terrible trumpeting of the beast. But they are having to accept the eccentricity of one of Cordona's most powerful. Now we can all say that the richest of our islands have some troubles to bear too, the same as the rest of us.
His second child? An apparent son and heir, I'd say.
He's got a bit of an obsession.
Mother. It's nice to see her young and smiling.
Huh.
From before Mycroft was born, our family loves to prod at the past.
Holmes's desire to rake up the past is hereditary.
Quite the spectrum. From the history of the Roman Empire to conspiracy theories of the French Revolution.
It's be everything from here, though.
Looks eccentric and smells eccentric.
John's diary, documents, false idols, elephant man, items, case book, lots more stuff. Construction plan. Aha, the construction plan. We can talk to Imogen about that if she knows anything.
A. Swift, is this name familiar to you? Your father had it removed from this plan.
Oh, that's Arthur Swift. I've seen him a couple of times here. He works with my father in the old city, digging up something ancient.
He is an archaeologist?
That's the word, yes. But to be truthful, I really don't think Mr. Swift is fit to be one. I've just learnt a lot about archaeology from my favourite book series. Oh, they are page-turners.
Inspirational, I'm sure, but would you happen to know where this Mr. Swift might be found?
I don't, but perhaps you can find out somewhere. My father's work with him is all official. Lots of boring legal papers with signatures and stuff.
And, which part of the elephant is in here? It's quite pungent.
Oh, that. It's elephant sweat. Father believed that it might replace traditional ambergris.
Well, that's true entrepreneur spirit.
Key events collected. Hey. All evidence collected. Ah. Right. Just give me 2 seconds. I've remembered that I was going to retrieve Kipper and I have not done so. So I'll do that before I forget again. So give me just 2 seconds. I return. Sorry about that. Kipper has been retrieved. He was kind of buried a bit down the corner next to the wardrobe. Yeah, back. Yeah, here. Can zoom. Stream elements, will you behave? I was going to man vial with perfume. Vial contains a sweat of elephant. It could have been worse. So now I've got two places I can go. I can either go and have a look for the information in the archives, which would be in City Hall, or I can go to the sale. You know what? We're going to go to City Hall. That seems like it'll be a more of a producing some extra facts rather than furthering the case massively. There it is. Okay, so okay, Old City. A lot of paperwork. So I would say legal documents. Periods. Businesses. Registration of Gilder and Swift Limited. Notice of registration. By authority of the government of Cordona, this deed registers the creation of Gilder and Swift Limited on this day, the 21st of June, 1877. Theodore Gilden is the sole proprietor and founder of the above enterprise and shall provide finances on the land known as the Roman Outskirts. Arthur Swift is a founding partner and shall provide finances in his service as archaeologist. The primary purpose of the enterprise is to perform archaeological research in the ruins located at the intersection of Bazaar Road and Arnout Street, beyond those fortification walls in Old City Cordona. The sole proprietor, undersigned, hereby agrees to fund the archaeological research in exchange for ownership of any uncovered items of historical value. The founding partner, undersigned, hereby waives all finders' rights and ownership of items uncovered in the archaeological dig in exchange for the exclusive rights to publication of all academic findings thereof. Signed, Mr. Theodore Gilden and Mr. Arthur Swift. It sounds like Arthur got shafted.
With your love for archives, you would have made the perfect bureaucrat.
Shush. Sherry and I just visited the archive, found the paper and left. Now we have plenty of spare time. Perhaps we can visit the pub. Registration. We have registration. I don't know if that will be... No, it won't be pertinent to go back there because, you know, all evidence apparently has been found. Key or otherwise. So you're going to bed and you're trying not to hit Jack. No problem at all, Lee. Thanks for coming in as long as you did, and have yourself a good night. And see you later. And say goodnight to Jack as well for me, without punching her accidentally. Your Old City, so that's possibly where it's going to be. More actually paying much attention as to where it was. Okay, she said that she'd marked on the map, but I do not see it. That's it. That's just Gardener's Decoration Trader. Oh, there it is. Slacia Yacht Club. News kiosk. I do not know what news kiosks are.
Extra, extra! Thief throttled! A lady was living a double life as a professional thief. She paid with her life for her last deed.
Fair. Messages.
Extra, extra! Thief throttled! A lady was living a double life as a professional thief. She paid with her life for her last deed.
Just need to keep marking all these, because I need to actually go back to the things I'm saying.
Extra, extra! Thief throttled! A lady was living a double life as a professional thief. She paid with her life for her last deed.
What happens with the news kiosks, I'm wondering?
Interested in some Cordona news?
Oh, it costs 1 money. I'll buy it for 1
Check
money.
the front page. You won't regret it.
John's diary. Consequences. Consequences! Rendezvous at Il Palazzo de Lusso turned deadly last night when a woman strangled in her room. The victim had arrived on the arm of Lord Andrew Craven, with both describing her as his wife, but the Chronicle understands that she was actually his mistress. Police arrested Lord Craven under suspicion of murder, with witnesses describing the Lord as enraged, resisting arrest and threatening retribution. In an unlikely development, the investigation was initiated not by the police, but another guest at the hotel, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. Sources report that the murder was the result of an incident that arose in a séance with famous spiritualist Luca Gallici. The only question that remains: will the British noble receive the punishment he deserves? Ooh. Consequences indeed. Consequences indeedy dangly doody dundy muffs. So I need to go this way. Danglies. Balls. Clothing trader. Art trader as well, and a garden furnishings trader. It's going to be for stuff to put into the house, isn't it?
Garden statues, swings, and even more. My goods will brighten up your house.
Swing chair, much harder to do loop-de-loops than at the playground. Wooden bench, all the comfort of sitting on a rock, but with splinters. David and Goliath. Statue honouring the terrifying power of short people. Torian needs one of those.
You always know where to find me. Landscapes and portraits. Find the one that your house is lacking.
Why do you wear the exact same thing as the person who's the garden trader?
My goods will brighten up your house.
And have the same dialogue lines. Holmes family, a portrait depicting the pain of getting kids to sit still. Map of London, smaller than the actual city. Violet's portrait, irreplaceable. Sketch of a boy, old drawing of young friend. It's like he's really there.
You always know where to find me. Landscapes and portraits. Find the one that your house is lacking.
So that building there is the yacht club. Okay. Okie dokie. One, no women allowed. 2, no smoking in the workshop. 3, clean up after yourself. 4, only dry shoes at the club. 5, don't touch any yachts you don't own. Violators will be subject to severe fines and exclusion from the club. Fucking violate them. How the fuck do you get into there, though? Don't pull that. Oh, you're just a person. I completely blind and I've gone right past it. These do not look like doors to me. They look like windows. They are. Door here. Photo imaging. I don't think it's you. He's a member, so maybe we can show this him.
Can I ask you a question?
That's a question I can answer.
Photo imaging. Yacht Club members mentioned that Paul missed the race, and no one has seen him since morning. He might be in his room in the workshop south of the Yacht Club. Aha. Right there. The plot thickens. As does something else. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to cliffhanger people. Right there. So yeah, that game continues to be amazing. I really, really am enjoying that. I'm looking forward to playing a lot more of it. But that is where I'm going to be ending things for tonight. Thank you all very much for coming along and for all your support. It's all greatly appreciated. Is there any special shout-outs to mention? I don't think so. Nope. No worries. Next stream for me is going to be tomorrow at 1 AM BST, which is... Whoever just contributed to the challenge, excuse me, thank you very much. It's not shown who you are. Twitch is being Twitch. But thank you very much, whoever it is, regardless. Very much appreciated. Yeah, tomorrow at 1 AM BST, we're going back to doing more Bioshock on hard mode. Still going through Rapture, still going through Bioshock 1. So it's still early days yet. But until then, it's you. Thank you, DJ. Hey, love you, night. Good night, Callie, as well. And thank you all much to everyone. Until then, have yourselves a good rest of your night, a good evening, a good morning, a good afternoon, good day, whatever the time is for you. Till next time, though, stay safe, stay amazing, and see you later. Bye.